Do you think that there is good men out there?
Of course, I've dated great men. And this is what I struggle with because I was in a super bad relationship. I always have to remind myself, like, before that, I was with great men. And I'm not one to be like, all men suck. It's just very hard to find those men that actually are looking for a relationship and love women.
Marrying the right person is so much more important than being married. You don't want to do this twice. You don't want to go through emotional pain. You don't want to rush and be desperate to get into this thing called marriage, because if you get it wrong, your life is going to pay for it in so many ways that you may not see now. So before you fall in love, take your precious time. You will get it right, but take your time.
I think the thing that gets a lot of men is that women actually, a lot of these modern women actually expect them to continue taking the gamble when they continue to lose. You know what I mean? I continue to get nothing back. It'd be one thing if I was hitting on something. Oh man, I hit on something. Why not try it again? But I've never hit on anything. Why would I continue to?
Sure. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Hey. Why are you ignoring me? Why are you ignoring me? Hey, what's your problem? Did I make you mad? Did I make you mad? Did I make you mad? I didn't do nothing. Was it because I made you wait long?
Let me say this clearly. Good men still exist. Men who show up and communicate. Women notice you. I know dating can feel like a no values effort anymore, but that's not true. The right women want exactly what you bring. Consistency, kindness, and follow through. So don't stop showing up. Your character is your superpower, along with your sexy self, and it will attract someone who actually deserves it. Follow for more dating advice.
It's funny how modern women continue to go down a checklist, standards. He needs to be this. He needs to do that. I don't even freaking care. I really don't like a man that's 6 foot. I really don't care for a man that's got 6 figures. Great. That's a starting point. You really, honestly and truly, we can put the visual preferences out of the way. A lot of these modern women need to work on their attitudes. You need to be looking for a man that's going to help you with your attitude. And you going to listen to his direction, and you going to listen to his guidance. I don't care if you get a man that's 6 foot. I don't care if you get a man that's 5 foot. Those men need to be helping you work on your mouth, work on the way, on accountability, responsibility, integrity. There's so many more things that modern women are completely and utterly terrible at, that they need a man's assistance.
So you know what I did? I had a conversation with my kids, and I was like, listen, if I die before your dad, you need to know that, first of all, he will find somebody new. It's a fact of life. He's just gonna. So make sure that you meet this person. Just know that he is going to be with somebody, because men, and it's been statistically shown, for men, their wives are their best friend. But for women, we have lots of friends. We have a huge network of friends. So have you ever noticed, like, when a man passes away, the women are like, woohoo, they're like traveling to Italy and they're on a cruise with their friends and they're playing bridge and pickleball and they're fine. But for men, they cannot be alone. Men like to be taken care of. And so they need somebody else in their life who can do that for them.
What's going on, fellas? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let's get back to the video. You know, I always think about, when we talk about, approaching and things of that nature, I always think about how men used to say hello a lot, right? Hey, how you doing? But I think with the way modern women act, then a man's, a lot of these men just kind of go their way and they do their thing. Why do men do that? How come men ignore us? Not necessarily ignoring them, just going on about my day, right? You have women out here that are crazy. They're weird. Say things like, oh, he's making me uncomfortable because I said hello. Because I said, how's it going? What are your plans for this week? Literally. Like you have women out here. There was a woman got online talking about how a man made her uncomfortable because he asked her, or he mentioned what floor she lived on. It was like, oh, you're from the 4th floor. Oh, now I know you're watching me. No, we live in the same building. We work out at the same gym in our apartment. Are you okay? I've seen you in my apartment. I've seen you in my building. Are you all right?
Hyper-independent women do not need to heal. They need to learn how to receive. They don't want to spend their lives in healing, dismantling all of their systems. They don't want to unpack every single childhood wound, rewire every single belief, start from scratch, because the truth is their systems have served them. They've built successful careers, safe homes, they've created order from chaos. A lot of these women came from unpredictable backgrounds and have created order. They like how they operate. They like their routines. They love that they're perfectionists. They like how they look. They love how efficient they are. They love how clear and capable they've become. Maybe they want to stop isolating when they're overwhelmed. Maybe they want to learn how to receive in their relationships, set boundaries with family, how to go out after that promotion. Maybe they want to stop showing up for family without feeling guilt, or call in a partnership that matches their energy rather than drains it. This is not about healing everything. It's about making space for more reciprocity, more connection, without losing the strength that actually serves hyper-independent women.
And a lot of men already know what's up. Get to the date, already audit, and this is okay when women do it. You're already auditing me financially. You ask what neighborhood I live in, what car I drive, oh, do you rent or own? That type of stuff. Men already know what that is. Oh, is your car leased or is your car financed? Oh, it's important. And they say that and they try to make it seem like, oh yeah, try to make it a part of normal conversation. But they're really digging for information. And men can see that. Oh, you're trying to qualify if I'm financially able to do the things that you want. Not the things that you need, the things that you want, right? Which once again, cool. If I don't measure up, I don't measure up. But when it's time for me to ask my questions, I want to be able to ask my questions about the stuff that I actually care about the things that I actually value, and not get any pushback. You might have reservations and you might say, I really don't want to answer that. But there are some things you have to understand, and this is where self-awareness comes in. You have to understand that you're asking things that he might not want to answer. He said, well, if he don't answer that, he's shady. Okay, well, there you go. If you don't answer a lot of the questions, some of the questions that he's asking, don't you think that might show up as shady to him?
And I'm really starting to think that these women are unemployed or homeless, because every other video clip, podcast, it's like, oh, how much he got? My man got to make 6 figures. My man needs to drive this kind of car. He needs to pay for my bills. He needs to pay for this. How much money? Money. And it's like, well, what you got? Because it seems like you don't have any money of your own, which is why you going so hard for his money in his wallet that he worked hard for. That's always confusing to me. Like, what y'all got going on? I'm not saying you need to date a man that don't got any money at all, but it's also like, I love the fact that I have my own and I come to the table. I'm not begging. I'm not asking for my bills to be paid, rent to be paid. If you want to, and you got it like that, I'm not going to say no, but I'm not out here begging. Y'all be begging. It's starting to get that y'all don't have no job, no savings account, no home. Like, what's going on?
It's funny because modern women have this thing to where, say for instance, a man might, stop reciprocating, or he might kind of pull back. From the time that man starts pulling back, to the time that she notices, it's going to be relatively quickly, unless she has somebody else. But when he pulls back, you can give him about a week. Oh, you're not doing what you used to. I don't know if we're going to make it, because if a man can't show up like this for me consistently, never mind that you've been showing up for her left and right. The moment you stop showing up, even after you told her, hey, I just feel like I'm not getting anything out of you, she's going to be upset. I don't know if you're the man that I expect you to be. But on the other side, it's been months since she's shown any type of reciprocation. It's been months since she's taken any initiative, since she's done anything for you. But you're supposed to be okay with that because I'm just a girl. And, that's not really how it's supposed to be. A man's supposed to lead, and, you're supposed to wait on me, and I'm just going through something. It's not all about you. You need to worry about somebody else, and you need to have empathy, and so on and so forth. Instead of just saying, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I haven't been showing up for you like you've been showing up for me. I'll do better.
If a man is not putting money in your hand and walking away from you, he is not helping you. Once again, if he is not dropping money in your lap and then walking away from you afterward and leaving you alone, he is not helping you. If he is not offering his protection and service to you and then immediately turning around and walking away from you and leaving you alone, he is not helping you. If the help that he is giving you requires you to give him something in return, he is not helping you. Men are not helpers. They do not do kind things for others, especially women, without wanting something in return. You will be very hard pressed to find a man who just runs around doing random kind deeds for people without requesting something in return from those people. And especially when it is a woman. If he's not kissing your feet and placing money in your lap and walking away from you and leaving you alone, he is not helping you. There is something that he wants from you, and it's probably some Gucci.
Here's what a lot of men are realizing. You're not really dating her alone, right? These modern women, and I don't mind it so much as you keep it respectful, but their group chat acts as a board of approval. Like they act as if, you're not just dating me, you're dating my friends. And I have two best friends. I have my sister, and whoever else is in the group chat. People that you've never even met, people that you don't even know. They have their own trauma. They have their own issues. A man might send a good morning text at 9 a.m. She'll go over here, screenshot it, send it to the thread, and by noon, they sitting up here talking about, well, I got an opinion on it, this, and all this other not, and it don't have nothing to do with what happened. Oh, well, my man, if I had a man, you don't have a man, exactly, but he would have sent it at 8:30. My man would have sent it at 4. And there's a whole bunch of stuff going on that should not be going on. You're getting opinions from people that don't even know how to be in a relationship. They don't, let alone a successful one, let alone even seen one that's been successful, let alone even. Let's move.
Why aren't men getting married anymore? It's not because they hate love or they're against love. It's because the system is actually stacked against them. In 1960, 72% of adults were married, and today it's barely 50%. And among men under 30, it's pretty much nowhere. Here's why. Divorce courts, they'll take all of the man's money, they'll take the kids, they'll take the house. 90% of child custody goes to women, and men pay millions in child support and alimony every year. Then there's the happy wife, happy life culture where men sacrifice everything to keep the peace. Meanwhile, if a man wants traditional roles, it's labeled as toxic. So men naturally ask themselves, what is the upside? And for a lot of guys, there isn't one. It's not that men in general hate commitment. They hate commitment to a system that is designed to punish them for existing. Till marriage becomes a partnership and not a legal liability, men will continue to keep saying, no thanks. Do you think men are right to walk away from the thought of marriage, or do you think that marriage is still worth it? Let me know in the comments.
At some point in time, modern women have gone to, with the way they speak to men, they make it seem like they've gotten their degree in social work, they make it seem like they've completed a substantial amount of coursework in therapy, in counseling, with the way that they talk to men, with the words that they say to men, with the way that they try to take the language that they learned in therapy and weaponize it against men. Oh, you're a narcissist. No, I'm not. That's not the definition of it. Oh, well, you're this and you're that and you're misogynistic, and no, I'm not. You don't know the definition of that. There's plenty of videos out here where a man is asking a woman because she says, well, I think this is misogynistic. Well, what is that? Silence. Because you don't know what you're talking about. And that's what they try to do with, oh, you're gaslighting me. Oh, you're a narcissist. What does that mean? And how is that narcissism? Silence. Because I don't know what the heck that I'm talking about. I can say that I've done the healing and the inner work. And men already know I'm full of BS. I'm full of bullcrap. Because I'm just talking nonsense. That's the position that a lot of modern women are in.
Excuses guys make not to date you in 2025.
I just got out of a relationship like 3 years ago and I'm still healing, and I wouldn't want to put that on you, you know? I'm just so busy, like during the day I just don't have time for a girlfriend, but if you ever want to meet up past 11 p.m., I'm down. My mom's getting older, she's like 55, like I want to enjoy this time that I have with her while she's still here. But maybe another time. I mean, financially, I can't be dating anyone. Like, I have a new Xbox to buy. It's bulking season soon. Gonna be buying some extra protein shakes. If it was like 3 years from now, when I had my life together and everything, then I would want to date you. You're everything I should want. I just don't want to hold you back. We're just so young and there's so many beautiful, angelic fish in the sea. I feel like I'm a blobfish and you're like a beautiful Dory from Finding Nemo, you know? The timing's just off. Fantasy football season's coming up. I gotta invest. I gotta be with the boys. I know I already treat you like you're my girlfriend, like you met my whole family. They love you so much. I get you flowers every day. I take you on dates. But I still am not ready to date. Like, that's too much. I just know I would mess it up.
I found where they're all hiding out. I found where all the good men are. The single good men. They are in the house. They are going to work. They're going to the gym in that rotation. And they're not on dating apps. They're not outside. They're not at clubs. They're not at bars. They're inside the house. And they're working on themselves. They're putting all of their energy into themselves to make themselves the best version of themselves they could possibly be and the best version of a partner they can possibly be for somebody else. Tried and tested. So you know how you find them? You don't go knocking on their doors. I mean, maybe, but you need to strategize by asking friends, coworkers, family members who are in relationships that you admire. You need to ask men who you admire. And you need to say, do you have any friends, brothers, cousins that are single that you think you could hook me up with? Trust me. Make it your duty to reach out to 3 people over the next week whom you admire and ask, do you have someone that you can hook me up with? I promise you something good might come out of it. And if everyone's like, oh no, I don't know anyone, keep asking. Expand that list, baby girl.
Hey, this little party was fun, but I'm ready to go, baby. You ready?
Oh, yes, I'm ready to get home and just chill.
What's up, little mama? You over here looking good. Can I get a dance?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm with somebody.
Hold on, bro. This my girl right here. She came with me. She not interested. And I'm pretty sure can speak for her damn self. Come on, baby. Just one dance. I ain't gonna keep you too long. I got you. Listen, bro, I just told you, this is my girl. She came with me.
Right.
She's not interested. And the way you going about this whole situation, it's aggressive. You know what I'm saying? It's like you ain't got no player here. This is not how you do that. And you came in here with a girl talking about player. You can't tell me nothing about that. I'm just letting you. No, don't let me know nothing. Matter of fact, forget you and that bald you with. I'm out.
Hey, I already know what you're thinking. Let's just go home.
Alright, babe, let's get up out of here before I hurt somebody.
Come on. Babe, you've been ignoring me the whole trip home. What's wrong with you? Just tell me.
Because you got guys coming up to you, talking to you in front of me, bro.
But that's not
what you got going on, man? Talking about he seen you on Instagram. I told you, bro. I told you I don't like that Instagram, bro. I told you I don't like you having Instagram, TikTok, none of that, bro.
Babe, I can't help if people notice me. Plus, I turned them down.
Yeah, you turned them down, but you could have been meaner, bro.
Meaner?
You could have represented for me a little bit better, fool. Now you got us both looking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I got us looking crazy.
I look weak, and you look like a...
Well, why you ain't say nothing?
Come on, let's go inside, man.
I don't know what Dallas girl needs to hear this, but you will not be meeting your husband at Cash Cow. He's not there. And if he is there, he's probably gay. I've never been to Cash Cow and seen more than 5 women there. It's nothing but men standing in a circle with a giant stack of money that they will not give to you because it's fake money. It's fake. And it's a place for them to roll up in public. That's all Cash Cow is. Your husband's not there. And I know you love the idea of an older white man. I really know you do. But the older white man you meet at Ginger's is not going to marry you and put you in his will. He's just not. He's looking for a white trophy wife, and you're not him, baby. I'm so sorry. You're just not. And I also hate to tell you this, but that fitness influencer you met at Absolute Recomp, he's not going to cuff you, babe. He's not. He won't even talk to you at the gym. He won't even acknowledge your presence at the gym. Why would you think that he's going to be with you? Leave that gym man alone. Let him throw those dumbbells and eat chicken and rice by himself. And that bouncer you met at Citizen has no power to get you free drinks for the night. He's at the door. How is he gonna get you free drinks? Block him. And that boy you matched with on Hinge who says he likes church and brunch on Sundays is gonna take you to Cidercade and then never talk to you again. Go ahead and delete Hinge while we're at it. And since we're here, you're not gonna meet your husband at the Turkey Leg Hut. You're not gonna meet your husband at Temptations. You're not gonna meet your husband at a rodeo. You're not gonna meet your husband at Canvas. You're not gonna meet your husband at Texas Republic. You're not gonna meet your husband at Bottle Blonde. They keep closing them down. They're not even there long enough for you to even meet anybody. You're just not. You're just not. If you wanna know where you could meet your husband, I'd go ahead and follow me.
If they want to, they will. And your standards are not too much. I will always appreciate this man for setting the tone, reminding me of how valuable I am, reminding me of like, no, you're worthy of this treatment. Okay, so in my little hiatus that I took, I started dating this really wonderful guy. And it hasn't been too long, but even though it hasn't been that long, the treatment that I've gotten in this short amount of time will stick with me for the long haul. When I say this man has set the bar, my standards, my level of expectation has been raised. And regardless of if things work out or if they don't, I will always appreciate this man for setting the tone, reminding me of how valuable I am, reminding me of like, no, you're worthy of this treatment. So often we deal with, as women, less than, and experience after experience, we get accustomed to dealing with less than, and then you kind of lose yourself and lose sight of what your standards should be. And yeah, so I just want to sit here and say, like, if they want to, they will. And your standards are not too much. Set your bar, set your tone, set your standard, and it needs to be non-negotiable, because the person that sees your value and sees your worth, they will pour into you and meet those standards effortlessly. So yeah, keep your standards firm and in place at all times. Never sacrifice them for anybody.
All right, here's my hot, spicy take while I'm driving, stuck in traffic, is that when I was younger, I always thought, man, like, all the good men are taken. Now that I'm, like, in my late 30s, that's something that I'm, like, reframing, that thought of all good men are taken, because obviously women, any man could just, like, pick a woman and they'll be amazing. And then, of course, like, the ratio is just off. So obviously they're all, like, married now. But what I'm realizing is that actually a lot of those guys probably settled, and like they hit 30s, they got married, and they're like, all right, this is it. And so it's funny now thinking about that, because I used to be like, man, there's just no good guys out there. And on the contrary, which is so crazy, because don't I am not here to like defend men at all, but I'm like, wow, that is a bold statement coming from me. What a 180 turnaround, thinking like these men. And I always talk about like the concept of settling, the act of settling, just like how I see it every single day in so many aspects, whether it's career, it's marriage, it's like even yourself. Self-abandonment is like a huge thing. So that was kind of like a tidbit that don't fall into the scarcity mindset that everybody's already taken. There's no hope. There actually is a lot of hope. From somebody very cynical about love, I'm like, wow, this is a realization I'm coming towards. Just meeting a lot of people, talking to a lot of people, and maybe I'm on the side of TikTok where the illusion of what marriage is kind of breaking a little bit. So it's been interesting.
And once again, these modern women, they're really there for the experience. By the time they get through, oh, I got to do this video for my followers, and they think it's okay, right? And this is fundamentally the problem. Everything that they do has to be content, which, you know, well, the right man he'll get it and he'll understand it. Yeah, but you guys got to start making the connection with him first. Does that make sense? You guys got to start running stuff by him first, because you're there to connect with him. You're not really there to connect with your followers, right? Y'all ruin your relationships, you know, and social media, get the bag, got it, understand it. I mean, get your money for whatever you want to do, fine. But instead, y'all are going on a date with men, and y'all are trying to get the validation and the opinion of your subscribers and your followers, and you're not even so the dude's already checked out. I mean, you take it. Well, hold on, don't move yet. I gotta take a picture of this, and I gotta take a video of this, and all that stuff. Y'all not even walked in. Your reservations for 7 o'clock is 7:30. First of all, you show up late. And this is one of the places where you gotta be on time. You show up late, and then you got him waiting. It's already 7:12. Oh, we should be all right. Right? Okay. Most of these places give grace, you know, like a 15-minute grace period. But then you're out here taking videos and stuff like that and walking casually. I like to make an entrance. What are you doing? And then when the man don't call you back, oh, I didn't work out. You know, men are intimidated, and you're sitting there crying on live stream. You did that. You got to take accountability for that. Stop acting